Hey, welcome to Digital Productions. This video is going to give you a quick overview of kind of how the course works on the structural level, which is probably a little bit different than other classes you've taken, and then exactly what you'll be graded on in this course. So everything in this class happens to the modules page. You can click home, you can click modules, you're going to be in the same place every single time. At the very top, you're going to see the student-made content space. This is a place for you to post things that you create in this class that you want to share with others, and we'll be looking at this pretty frequently as we go throughout the class in terms of sharing out what you make. You're going to see the next thing down is a weekly self-assessments. This is about half of your grade in this class. Each week, now there's nothing in this module yet because I'm going to publish it in the end of week one. Each week, you're going to take a quick quiz. And that quiz is going to ask you two things. One, what'd you learn and what'd you create this week? So I guess that's two questions, kind of rolled into one. And then the second question is, how'd you use your class time? The idea in this class is you get lots and lots of choice over what you do every single week, but you got to be always choosing something. We're never done in this class. There's never a finished, even if you complete an assignment, there's still always something else to go and learn. But you get a lot of choice in terms of what that is. Weekly self-assessments will be a reflection of that. It's your chance to tell me what you did, what you learned, what you created, and then how did you use your class time. So that's going to inform part of your grade. Another module you're going to see down here, we're going to start off the year with right away, is basic skills for this class. These are just quick assignments that you probably can do most of in, I'm going to guess, one class period. But it's just a baseline for me to make sure everybody has the skills required in order to make this class doable. To make sure you have the background knowledge and the background skills, so you're not going to get stuck on stuff later. So you're going to rip through these in the first week of the class, and they will be graded. They will go into Skyward, and you do need to complete all of them before you can move on to other stuff in the class. But for most people, that is maybe 1 to 2 days of class time to finish these. After that, you're going to see the sample everything assignments. Now, there's a lot of different assignments listed in this video. I'm going to be unlocking one per week. The idea behind sample everything is that we have all these different choices of different programs and topics you can learn about, but sometimes people go through this class and they kind of get stuck in their lane and they don't really branch out or try new things, and they got to miss out on opportunities. There might be something that you didn't even know that you're really going to like. So the sample everything assignments, that's one per week where you're going to complete an assignment sampling one of the programs or skills that we have in this class, just to give it a fair shot and see what you think about it and try creating something to share with others. Those are also graded every single week. And every week, you need to get that done as well as your weekly self-assessment from the previous Friday in order to unlock all the other choices. So here's where the class gets like a little cooler, even though I think sample everything's are pretty cool too. This class has a lot of different choices about what you can choose to do, and you can change what you do every single day. Or you could pick one thing and just really get invested in it and make it your project for days or weeks on end. It's really up to you. You can pick from any of these topics. You can learn how to make animations, you can learn how to edit photos, you can learn to code, you can learn to improve your keyboarding skills, you can learn to make video games, you can do some photography, you can learn how to make graphic design and digital art, you can learn how to make movies and a video, you can learn how to make websites, and you can also play digital citizenship games. You can switch between these during one class period. You could do 3 different topics, or you could do one topic for 3 weeks if you're really into it. It's really up to you. Within each of these modules, if you open it up, you're going to see a bunch of different sites that are good resources for learning how to do this one thing. So Powtoon, Animaker, Brush Ninja, Doratoon, Animatron, Biteable. These are all sites that will teach you how to make animations, and you can any one that you like. Maybe you learn how to use a couple of them. All of these are structured as discussions. When you go into each one of these assignments, it's essentially going to have some directions to teach you how to log into the site or how to sign up for the site. Then shows you how to find resources of how to learn how to use this site. You can always ask me and your classmates questions or work together with other people if you want to go through it. Or if you want to roll solo, a lot of it is in the form of tutorials and videos that will teach you how to use the site. And as you create content, it's a discussion board. You can post content to that discussion board that you create. So if you make an animation in Powtoon, you can post it to the discussion board. You could also go up here and post it to the student-made content space. Now here's the thing that's a little tricky for people to understand. If you go in, say for example, you go into animations and you go do Powtoon, and you follow through, you do Powtoon, you post a Powtoon, you make it. You might be done with Powtoon, or you might not. Maybe you want to learn how to get better at it. All of these programs can take a lifetime to master. You can continue to get better at these programs indefinitely. So there really is never any such thing in this class as being done, because you can always go back to a program and learn more about it, Or you can always go try a different program that does the same thing, or you can bounce between different topics. So the grade in this class really comes from weekly self-assessments, meaning that you're engaging with both the sample everything assignment and getting that done. And then when you're finished with that, going on to choice assignments and never stopping, never quitting, never being done, always learning new things every day in this class all the time. And then also just getting that sample everything done every single week. That's where the grade comes from. But as long as you're engaging with the class, it's a really, really easy class to get an A in. And if you got any questions on that, let me know.